Greetings! Today we are going to look at quotation marks. Hello, Rebecca.
Hello, Cornelius. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Did you notice the words on the screen?
Yes, I did. It's showing how quotation marks go around direct speech.
So every word I say goes between quotation marks.
That's right. And the words outside the quotation marks tell us who said them and how they were said.
Good morning, said Mr. H.
We begin with open quotation marks, followed by the words good morning, then a comma and closed quotation marks. Said Mr. H tells us who spoke those words.
Good morning, Mr. H, replied the students.
Again, we have open quotation marks, good morning, Mr. H, followed by a comma and closed quotation marks. This time, the students are replying to Mr. H's greeting, so we used replied instead of said.
Did everyone finish their short story for homework? Asked Mr. H.
We have open quotation marks, the dialogue, and this time we finish with a question mark, as Mr. H is asking a question, followed by closed quotation marks.
Benny raised his hand slowly. I did it, Mr. H, he said, but I don't have it here because an alien borrowed it from me.
In this sentence, we begin the first part of Benny's speech in quotation marks, followed by he said, and continue with a comma and open quotation marks for the rest of his dialogue, then a full stop, and then closed quotation marks.
Mr. H shook his head. Then you'll do it again at lunchtime, growled Mr. H.
Just like before, we have the open quotation marks and Mr. H's dialogue, then a comma and closed quotation marks. This time we have used the word growled. This verb describes how Mr. H responded to Benny.
So now you understand that direct speech has quotation marks at the beginning and at the end. What's that you've got there, Cornelius?
This is Benny's short story. It's very good. It uses capital letters, apostrophes, and quotation marks.
Why don't you have a look in a novel and see how quotation marks are used with direct speech? And why don't we have some fun with quotation marks?
Okay. Smile!
Stop!
Surprise!
I'm hungry.
Shh!
You're funny.
I know.